Today's story is of three such best friends who arrive at a deserted island to enjoy an adventure. At first, this place seems very beautiful, but then on that island, they meet three strange boys who at first glance appear very straightforward and friendly in manner, which they absolutely were not. Gradually, this adventure trip takes a dangerous turn, and the girls soon realize that now leaving this island will not be so easy anymore. So, hello friends, my name is Ishita, and the story begins showing two friends named Sarah and Lou. Both are going somewhere, and from their conversation, it becomes clear that they have another friend named Abby. Earlier, these three were always together, but due to a mistake in college days, Lou and Abby's friendship broke. The truth was that Abby's boyfriend had cheated on her, and the girl with whom he cheated was none other than Lou herself. And regarding this matter, Abby is still angry with Lou to this day. Now, after so many years, Sarah made a plan and, without telling them, surprised them with a plan so that she could bring them back together. But as soon as she takes Lou to meet Abby, both of them start fighting over that old issue again. Abby starts scolding Sarah, saying, "Was this your surprise? I am not going anywhere with this girl." Sarah wanted both to forget the past and become friends again. But when they both start to leave, Sarah suddenly says, "I have cancer and I am only a guest for a few days. Therefore, I want you both to spend some time with me and come with me to that island where we used to go camping in childhood." Hearing this, Abby and Lou get emotional and agree to her request. Then suddenly Sarah laughs and says, "I was joking." Hearing this, both start scolding her, but Sarah's drama works and they agree to go. After this, the three set off by boat. That island was not too far away, where they used to go often in childhood. Now, going there after so many years, they were very excited. Then, after just a little while, they reach that island, and as soon as they step ashore, it's as if all their childhood memories come flooding back. The view here is very beautiful and peaceful. Lou takes out her phone to check, but there was no signal there. But Abby still wasn't talking properly to Lou, and her mood was quite heavy. Sarah notices this and says, "I will give you both a surprise that you will really like." Then she tells both of them, "Close your eyes," and gives each of them a map and a compass. This map was made by Sarah herself in childhood. Actually, in childhood, the three of them together had hidden a treasure box here and made a promise that one day they would definitely come and retrieve it. After this, they start heading toward the northeast of the island. Now, because after so many years they had forgotten where they had hidden that box. But through the map, the three could reach there. After walking for a while, as soon as they enter deeper into the jungle, the same old issue between Abby and Lou starts again, and from their conversation we learn that Abby had caught her boyfriend being intimate with Lou, because of which she is unable to forget this matter. Lou admits that, "I made a mistake and I have apologized for it thousands of times. And anyway, that guy was a #1 jerk. So be thankful that you escaped marrying him. You have a good life with a loyal husband. So move forward in life and forget the old issues." But Abby is not ready to forget that matter at all. Sarah tries to calm both of them down, but Abby, still angry, goes back toward the center. Now, because of their fighting, finding the treasure box gets canceled for the day, and it was about to get dark soon, so they set up the tent. Later, Sarah explains to Lou that maybe you should apologize to Abby from the heart. If she agrees, then this trip will become even more beautiful. Hearing Sarah's words, Lou goes and sits next to Abby and starts apologizing, saying, "In college days, we were very foolish. Therefore, we both should forget all this." But then suddenly, seeing three boys in the bushes, they get scared and they had guns in their hands. Then it is revealed that the three of them came here for hunting, and their names are Henry, Derek, and Alex. But Lou recognizes Henry and explains that his older brother was in their same class in college. Henry also recognizes her and tells them, laughing, that there is no need to fear us. Then Abby invites them to join their camping, and they also agree. Now, as night falls, they light a fire and everyone sits around talking. Henry tells them that the three of them were in the army before. But due to some wrong decisions by Derek and Henry, they were expelled from the army, and Alex had also resigned along with them. Meanwhile, Abby has drunk a bit too much and, intoxicated, starts flirting with Henry. Seeing her actions, Sarah feels a bit weird because in her intoxicated state, she was clinging to him too much. Seeing this, she takes her aside and explains, "You are married? What are you doing all this?" But Abby says, Henry is very handsome, and don't you worry, my husband won't find out anything. Then, returning a little later, Abby makes an excuse to go to the restroom and goes toward the jungle and starts signaling Henry to come to her. Seeing this, Henry also makes an excuse and goes after her. Sarah and Lou understood everything but couldn't say anything. Now, the two meet in the jungle and start kissing each other, and Henry starts taking full advantage of the opportunity. Meanwhile, Sarah and Lou were worried why Abby hadn't returned yet, and Henry's friends were also getting worried. But over there, deep in the jungle, the two gradually start going beyond limits. But then Abby realizes that she is doing wrong and tells him to stop. But Henry had gone so far that he suddenly starts forcing himself. Meanwhile, to save herself, Abby hits Henry on the head with a stone, causing him to let her go. Just then, hearing their screams, the rest come running there and see that Henry's head was badly injured, and shortly after, his condition worsens, and he dies right there. Seeing this, Derek and Alex go crazy with anger and start beating the three girls badly after catching them. Abby explains to them that she did it to save herself, but they don't listen to anything. Then we see the next morning scene where the three girls were tied up by those two, and they had also injured them badly. Derek wants to avenge his friend by killing the three girls right here. But Alex tries to make him understand that they are just girls. Therefore, we shouldn't do this. But Derek had gone completely mad. He says, "Say whatever you want, but I won't let them go alive." The three girls understand that now the matter has become quite serious, and anything could happen anytime. Just then, Derek takes a gun and moves toward them, wanting to shoot them. Sarah starts explaining repeatedly that whatever happened was an accident. We can hand Abby over to the police, and there is law for this. But Derek was always a crazy type of guy and just wanted to kill them at any cost. Angrily, Abby says, "You are so cowardly that you are killing three tied-up girls. If you are really a man, then fight me and see." And she also swears at him. Hearing this, Derek becomes even more enraged and unties their ropes, telling Abby to fight. Taking advantage of that opportunity, they throw sand in their eyes and immediately start running toward the jungle. In this chase, the three get separated and, out of fear, try to hide anywhere because those two were after them with guns. And Derek was completely furious. He starts shouting, "No matter where you three hide, I will find you and kill you one by one." Meanwhile, we see the three, who despite being separated, were trying to save themselves somehow. Then Abby remembers that map that Sarah had given. With the map's help, she takes a route and soon reaches an old shelter. Perhaps this is the same shelter that they had built in childhood, and shortly after, Lou and Sarah also somehow manage to escape and reach there. The three, seeing each other alive, breathe a sigh of relief for a while. But the danger had not yet passed. Abby starts crying, "Forgive me. All this happened because of me. I ruined everything, and in all this, a boy also lost his life." But they explain to her that it wasn't your fault. Whatever you did to save yourself. Then Sarah says, "We must, in any situation, get out of here and reach the boat. Only then can we survive. Otherwise, those two won't let us live. But we will have to wait for nightfall so that we can reach the boat hiding from them." Meanwhile, Derek and Alex also knew that the girls would try to leave by boat. Therefore, they were lying in ambush. Now, as it gets dark, the three come out of the shelter and start making a plan. Sarah says, "To get the boat, the three of us cannot go into the water because the water will be very cold." Lou decides, "I am a good swimmer, so as soon as we reach the shore, I will bring the boat." Now, the three start crawling slowly toward the boat, but midway, Derek and Alex spot them. Sarah, terrified, screams and starts running back, and just then, a bullet comes and hits her directly in the head, because of which Sarah dies right there. Now, Lou and Abby had no other option but to run. Therefore, both start swimming in the cold water to save their lives and try to reach the boat quickly. Derek and Alex start firing bullets continuously at them so that they cannot reach the boat. But during this, Alex suddenly falls from above and gets badly injured, but Derek continues firing at them. To avoid this, they both, instead of reaching the boat, go toward the other shore. Then, hiding in the jungle, both start shivering from the cold. Therefore, they take off all their wet clothes to escape the cold of the wet clothes. After this, hugging each other, they start crying because they had lost their best friend. Lou becomes very emotional, so Abby explains to her, "Now we are each other's support, and we must get out of here alive somehow." Derek and Alex have guns, and they have also been in the army. If we have to fight them, we will also need weapons. Now that they have killed Sarah, in any case, they will try to kill us both too. After sitting like this for a while, they remember that map, with whose help both reached that place where they had hidden the treasure box. Now their fear increases even more because they were not wearing clothes, and in this condition, if they were caught, the situation would get worse. Therefore, they quickly dig the ground and take out that box. But it mostly contained toys because they had kept this box in childhood. However, they find a small dagger in it. With its help, they couldn't do much. But sitting all night, they start making sharp weapons from sticks so that they could fight those two in their defense. Then, as soon as the next morning comes, both proceed very cautiously and see that their boat is still at the shore. But Alex was lying on the beach because at night he fell and got badly injured. Derek was not there. Therefore, both plan that if they kill Alex and get his gun in hand, then we can fight Derek and somehow escape. Abby says, "I won't be able to kill him." So Lou encourages her, "You can definitely do this. If both go, the situation could get worse, so you go." After which Abby goes down and starts crawling toward him. But before reaching him, he sees Abby and starts shouting so that Derek comes there. Just then, Abby quickly goes and tries to kill him with the dagger, but Alex grabs her hand. Meanwhile, Derek arrives there and starts firing bullets. Seeing which, Lou immediately comes out and starts running toward the jungle, distracting Derek. Meanwhile, Abby finds the gun and first shoots and finishes Alex, and then starts firing bullets at Derek, causing him to go into the jungle after Lou. Now, to save her friend, Abby also starts running after Derek. Meanwhile, Lou, while running, reaches an open area, because of which Derek easily puts her at gunpoint. Now there was no way to escape, so Lou gets scared. But as the shot is fired, Abby arrives and pushes her, causing the aim to miss, and now the last bullet is also gone. Now Derek didn't have more bullets, but he wasn't going to let them live. He takes out his knife, ready to fight, and then a fierce fight begins between them. Because Derek was previously in the army, he starts overpowering both of them and beats them badly. Lou falls on a stone and gets injured, and Derek starts hitting Abby very badly. Meanwhile, Lou picks up that sharp stick and hits Derek in the back. Because of this, he gets badly injured. But he gathers courage again, gets up, pulls the stick out of his back, and stabs Lou in the stomach. Just then, Abby comes to save her, but Derek tries to kill her too. Meanwhile, Lou somehow gets up, takes the knife, and slits Derek's throat, because of which he falls, writhing badly, and is killed right there. After Derek's death, they both take their boat and leave that island. They lost their best friend, but still didn't give up and kept fighting for life till their last breath. From this story, we learn this lesson. A small decision taken mistakenly in life can also have a very big impact on our future. Therefore, in such situations, every step should be taken with thought and understanding because one wrong decision can put us in such difficulties where returning is not easy. I hope you like this story very much.